Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. I am Katie. I thought I would do my first readings online because I'm obviously trying to hone this technique. So I thought I would do a something for the weekend reading, so you have something to help highlight something negative that might happen over the weekend to be aware of and to prepare for, or maybe some romance coming into your life possibly, or anything positive or negative that spirit feels you need a message for. I'm going to do it by star signs, well, star, moon, rising, and those sorts of things. And obviously don't take any tarot reading as a definitive piece of advice to follow for your life. Do not make any major life decisions based on a tarot reading. Officially this is for entertainment purposes, but yeah, you have free will to make any decision you wish, but please do not take a tarot reading as a yes, I must buy that house, yes, I must take that loan, yes, I must do this, that and the other. You should not make any major life decisions or choices or medical advice from any tarot reading or any divination form of divination. You should see a professional if you need legal, medical, financial, those sorts of things, those sorts of advice. This is just a bit of guidance for what could come up over the weekend, depending on your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. I think that's everything that I need to tell you. I'm sure I'll get my housekeeping blurb down at the beginning, but obviously just take it on board, take the advice on board, take the suggestions on board, but do not make any major decisions based on yes or no without taking the official advice that you should take from them. Okay, so I'm going to do sign by sign, something for the weekend, see what your weekends have got. So I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle. So first one out the bat is going to be Aries, because you know, they're coming first, that's happening first. So let's see what you Aries have got for the weekend. Let's have a look, just wait for them to pop. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's run away from me. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's going to be a weekend that should be profitable, but you need to watch what you're going to say to people. You're going to be quite brutal, I think. Probably not in the mood for silly talk. Oh, my phone's going. But bear with me a moment. I am so sorry about that. It was the kid's dad. Anyway. His husband. Right, let's where was I? So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a weekend where you get some sort of offer. It could be a financial offer, it could be an offer of something solid and grounded, something that's going to provide you something, and you're probably going to be quite cutting with how you receive that offer. You're probably not going to want to know and think it's not worth it, or yeah, you're not going to be quite cut off, quite harsh with how you respond to it. So take a moment, take a breath before you say no to it, because it could be quite a good offer. It's quite a naive offer. It's something that could grow into something else. But yeah, you need to take a step back. Don't go for your first answer. You need to stop and have a think about it and consider it in your head how you're going to go with this offer and this person. It could be a romantic offer, it could be, like I said, it could be something, a job or a course you've considered, or even somebody offering you to do something in your home, or something quite, yeah, it's going to be something homely, grounded, material. It's not going to be something crazy. It's not going to be necessarily a love offer, but it will be quite, if it is a love offer, it's probably one to consider properly, because it's going to be quite a homely rooted offer. So yeah, that's Aries. Sounds like a good weekend. Sounds like you're going to be a bit harsh and emotional. It's not a bad thing. But just stop and have a think before you say no or cut someone down with your absolute no. Okay, so next is Taurus, is the bull. Let's have a go. Let's see what this earthy Taurus has got. It could be one of those coming to offer you something, couldn't it? Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Okay, so home life. So something at home is going to be, there's going to be some sort of struggle by the look of it, whether that's money, financial struggles. It's like you have it all in place, but there is something is just stopping you from being completely happy or completely comfortable within a home family environment. It's definite, or a financial situation. There is something that is just blocking you at the very last moment from doing something or sorting something with home and family. The good news is that there isn't actually a block there. It should actually flow. You just need to be open to it. You need to not struggle against it. Any argument that's going on, now is the time to resolve it. It's the time to put down arms and stop fighting with each other. It's the time to talk about how you can get back to a peaceful situation. If it's a situation in work where you feel like you've been blocked by somebody, now's probably the time to clear it in an effective way. Not go in and go, not to be combative. You have to, it's gonna be okay. You don't have to fight. There isn't a fight there to have. It's time to put down and talk and stop getting angry with somebody at home. And then obviously everything, or not home, it could be home, it could be work. But when I say home, I mean the situation. In the situation, you need to put down arms. You need to take a step back, look at the situation and see if there's a better way to deal with this, because nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants to have an argument. You don't want to have an argument. They don't want to have an argument. So it's time to just cut it down and move on. And if there isn't an argument at the moment, it could be coming up. And it's probably best to just not step into that battle. That is not the time to take that fight. Oh, hang on, there's something extra. Yeah, this time it's probably going to be a home. It's probably going to be a home situation. Yeah, now is not the time to fight. It's time to just let this one slide. Obviously, if it's something major, sit down and have a proper discussion, but not an argument. It's not the time for an argument. It's time to talk. It's time to have a discussion. Okay, Geminis, time for yours. What have you got going on this weekend? Shall we have a look? Let's have a little look-see. Ooh, okay. So, something is going to come up. Something spiritual, something, I'm not going to say godly because not everyone's godly. There's going to be some sort of spiritual situation and you feel like something is not happening. That could be a marriage where you feel like you're the one giving all the time. You feel like you're the one that is you're always the one giving and you're not getting anything back. There is nothing being offered back to you. You feel like it's a fruitless partnership or relationship. There's some sort of relationship, but it's a meaningful relationship. And you feel like you're not getting something back. It could be a question of you're questioning your faith and you think, why? You feel like your faith is letting you down, or you feel like your marriage partner is letting you down, or your parent is letting you down. Some higher calling. It's somebody that you have a higher relationship with. It could be I'm not going to say boss because it's not reading boss to me. It's more of a family, soulful connection that you have with somebody. It is a partner, a child. Oh no, not a child. It's not a child. It's more of a parent. It's a higher level connection you have, whether that's gods, some crisis of faith in somebody that is fundamental to you. It's it could be a faith crack, but anyway, you feel like you're not getting something back from them. You feel like you're putting all this faith, trust in them, love into them, and you feel like you're not getting it back. You need to find a way to get out of those vibes, that vibration. You need to take a look, step back and go, okay, that's fine. But you have to remember that a higher vibration will attract a higher vibration. So if you want something higher, you need to raise yourself higher to get that. If that means, I'm not saying step away from your partner, but yeah, you feel like you're not getting back. You're not getting what you put in. But in some situations, you have to put out more than you get back in. It doesn't look like it's going to come back to you this weekend. So I'd just be aware that you're not going to get what you need from them this weekend. But it is coming. It is there. It is waiting. You just need to sort of put that aside for a minute, move on, and pick up yourself. You need to put something into you to raise yourself up, to raise your vibration, to make yourself happier, to process yourself, so that you can attract that into you from here on in. But it's not coming this weekend, I'm afraid. Please don't fight with them about it though. It will come. It's just, it has to grow. It has to come naturally. You can't force it this weekend. It's not going to happen this weekend. Okay, Cancers. I'm a Cancer. Cancer moon. Well, Cancer sun, sorry. I'm a Taurus. No, Libra moon. So let's see what us Cancers have got this weekend. What's happening this weekend? Let's have a little look. Oh, that's a fun weekend. Something is going to tempt you. Something naughty. Something delicious to delve yourself into. To have a little bit of something naughty this weekend. Normally, because we've got the devil, it's temptations and lust and all those naughty, delicious things you shouldn't want, but you do. But we've got the Fool card. We're in for a fun weekend, Cancers. Yes, obviously, do go and have a bit of fun. Let your hair down a bit. It's been quite, I don't know about you, as a Cancer, I found it quite heavy this past month. And now I think is the time that we should let our hair down. Have a glass of gin, have a glass of whatever. Don't go too far down that path, obviously. Don't get yourself dug into a bad place. Don't eat the whole apple. Have a nibble of the apple and put it back and pretend it didn't happen. I'm not saying go and cheat on anybody. This is literally just like having that innocent vice, but not going full addiction, ruining your life vice. This is having a giggle with your friends, going out dancing, getting to an 80s nightclub and just letting your hair down. It's deciding to go do something ridiculous that you've always wanted to do, but something that's not going to have permanent repercussions, because obviously we don't want the consequences. This is do something that isn't going to give you too bad a consequence. Does that make sense? Have that chocolate bar if you feel like it. You know, have a date night. Get someone to babysit the kids for the weekend or something and just have a bit of time to enjoy each other. If you get what I mean. Just have a bit of fun. Have a bit of innocent fun. That is a little bit naughty. And you probably shouldn't do it. Cheat on the diet for a night and have a Chinese or whatever. Just have something that's a little bit naughty and treat yourself. You deserve it. It's been a hard week. It's been a hard week. I'm going to have a gin personally. But there you go. That's what I'm doing. My friend's coming over. We're going to have gin and a giggle and set the world to rights. Because sometimes you need your friend. You need your friends. Right. Okay. Leo. Let's see what the Leos have got. What's going on for Leo this weekend? Oh, Leo, what's going on? Wow, you're trying to make a decision? You already know the answer to this decision. You know the answer. I mean, you'll make your decision at night, but you're blinded by this decision. You are really struggling with this decision. You need to take a step back. Seriously, take a step back. Stop seeing all the bad stuff. It's not bad. There is good to come from this situation. You need to just put it down, do something else for a while. This is what I always find is best when I'm trying to make a decision. You know the answer to this. You already know the answer to this. You know the answer to this. You just don't want to do it. You know the answer. You just don't want to do it. You are trapped by your own doubt. You need to do it. You need to make that decision. Not today, but you need to do it by the end of the weekend. And it needs to be a clear-cut decision. Because there's a lot of swords. You've got the 2 and the 8 though. So, comes to 10. You're trapping yourself, but it needs doing, it needs finishing. You need to put that baby to bed. You need to finish it. You need to do that decision. I was hoping yours would be a bit more fun. But it's not. They're not all fun. You need to just make that decision. And yes, it might hurt somebody. But you need to make that decision. I think you already know the answer. You just need to do it. Okay. Virgo. My daughter's a Virgo. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, hello. Oh, have we been waiting for somebody to come around and love us? Are we waiting around for somebody? Are we waiting for love? Maybe we need to stop and have a different perspective on it. There is love this weekend. You should have a loving weekend. It should be quite sweet love though. Not like a meet somebody, have some fun around the sheds, back of the sheds, all the nightclub sort of things. Not that sort of love. This is like proper love. Could even be self-love, you know. You're trying to get a new perspective on yourself. 2 of Cups can be self-love. And I don't mean the naughty kind. I mean like soulful, building yourself up kind. I mean, if you want naughty kind and that makes you feel better, then we'll do whatever. Find something new way to do that. But I'm not saying that. This is like a more romantic love. There is more romantic love. It is on its way. If it's not here this weekend, it is on its way. It's waiting for you. Maybe you need to look at it in a different perspective. But there should be love. If it's not here the weekend, it is coming soon. But yes, it should be a very loving weekend. Whether you find something new, a new way to look at yourself, or a new thing to do, or a new way to look at a situation with somebody. But there should be love this weekend. It's quite sweet, really. If not, it is on its way. It's just going to take a minute. You're just going to have to wait for a bit. But don't be a martyr. Don't hang yourself for no reason, obviously, over it. Metaphorically, not literally. Literally, don't hang yourself either. Wow, that escalated quickly, Kaylee. Okay. Where were we? So we've done Virgo, Libra, my moon. Should we see what we've got for the Libra moon? Oh, it's all change. All change? Something big is going to change this weekend. Don't see death card and think, oh my god, somebody's going to die. Something awful is going to happen. When the flowers, autumn, is it autumn and spring? This is autumn and spring. It's autumn. It's a time for things to end. And then they go through a period of transition in the winter. And then they spring forth again in the spring. Spring forth. It's not a bad thing that it comes through. It's a natural thing. It's not a literal death. It's just something has to end. Something has to die. Have no end of something. That's not a bad thing because it means something new can come in. What are we thinking about doing? What decision? We've got decisions we want to make. We've got someone coming in that's going to get up in our head and make us think. Open our intellect. Quite a naive person. But yeah, he's looking at death like, no, I'm not worried about you. It's just something that has to happen so I can move forth. But where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? So yeah, looks like you're going to have someone come in and give you something to think about. A new person. Because death, something's ended, but you've got a new person coming in. Some situation's ended, but they're giving you something to think about. There you go. The two might be linked, they might not. But something's ending this weekend, and something new is coming in to give you something to think about. Okay, so Scorpio. Husband's a Scorpio. Water and water, it doesn't always work well, you know. Okay, oh wow. What else have we got going on for Scorpio? Oh, wow, you've got it going on. You are making your own fortune at the moment. You can do anything you want at the moment. If you look, he's got everything he needs to make whatever he likes. He has infinite possibilities. He has infinite possibilities. He can do anything. And you know the best bit? You're fine on your own. You have got it all going on. You've worked out what you want to do. You should be quite solid and confident. You should be self-confident this weekend, and you can make anything happen. And that's all yellow, so that should be joyful. That should be good. You can make anything happen this weekend. Look at her, look. She's got her own dollar going on. She's got her falcon. She's happy. Look at her. She's got her nice clothes. She's all comfortable. She's happy. She's not smug. She's just happy and content. She's got it going on. She's Beyonce. And Beyonce can make anything happen. Be Beyonce this weekend. You are Beyonce this weekend. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what Sagittarius has got going on. Sagittarius. I keep thinking my hubby's a Sagittarius, but he's not. My husband's not a Sagittarius, he's a Scorpio. And you'd think after 13 years I'd know this, but he's not. He's not even a cusper. If he was a cusper, he'd be a Libra, I think. Really got to double check those dates. But no, he's not a Sagittarius. He's a Scorpio. I just keep confusing him. I don't know why. I keep thinking I'm married to a Sagittarius. You're comfortable. Home life is comfortable. You're probably feeling slightly strict. If you have kids, you're probably feeling quite strict with them. But you're a good person. You're quite comfortable at home. You're not overly emotional. Money's not really a problem. You know you've got money in the bank. You know you're good. And you're not smug about it. But you are not getting what you wish for this weekend. Unfortunately, there's no what you wish for. And probably not a good idea to get on the sauce either this weekend. Keep your pennies safe. Be sensible. Don't get too drunk this weekend. Don't get too smug. Look at him. Look, he's a little happy fella. That's all. Oh, yeah, I'm a clever boy. Look how much I'm going to drink. Not a good idea this weekend. It's not a good idea this weekend. Be this guy. Be happy at home and content. Save your pennies. Don't get drunk. I can't tell you why, but don't get drunk this weekend. It's not a good idea. You probably end up drunk texting someone, or, you know, something that's going to not be too good for your home life. Not a good idea. Obviously, if you're meant to contact someone, contact them, but I wouldn't recommend it. Don't get drunk texting. Text when you're sober. Or if you're going to get drunk, remember where you live, because I did that once, forgot where I lived, ended up ringing Terry and went, by the way, where do I live? I'm in the taxi. Get out the taxi, Kaylee. Get out the taxi. I'm coming to get you. Where are you? Live and learn. Okay, so we've done Saggies. Time for Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh no. Oh no, that's not nice. Cappy, what's going on? Poor you. I feel so... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Who's upsetting you? Is it hubby? Is it your partner? Is it your boss? Somebody's upsetting you. This has been going on a while, though, because, look, there's no blood. Those swords have been there a while. And this is like, somebody's really stabbed you in the back. Who's really upset you? Who's betrayed you? Is somebody important? Is it hubby or wifey? Sorry, I'm going to do that, wifey and hubby. That's just how I talk. Is it your wife? Is it your husband? Is it your partner? Somebody important. Is it your boss? Has somebody betrayed you at work in a job that you love? Something you love. Somebody's betrayed you. I'm really sorry. I kind of wanted you to come around and have a gin with me tonight. Oh, heartbreak. Suffering. Rainy clouds. You don't need rainy clouds. Whoever it is, in some way it's for your higher good, because this is here, the Hierophant, the higher purpose. But you feel betrayed, or you feel like something needs ending. Is it a marriage or a relationship that needs ending? Or it's going to hurt you to end it? I mean, you love them, but is that better for your higher good, for your higher purpose? Something's going to hurt this weekend, and you have to, you're either going to feel betrayed, or you're going to feel like that's the end of it. Bang, done. Do you know what? You've done that to me for the last time. I deserve better. I deserve something higher. I'm sorry, Cap. I should probably check on my mum. She's a Capricorn. I hope she doesn't leave Dad, though. They've been together like 35 years. Something crazy. Oh, you need to learn to balance out something, though. That's just popped out. Right, okay, Aquarius. Let's see about Aquarius. Best have a cup of tea with Mum this weekend, don't I? Make sure she's alright. Something hasn't happened at work. Right, okay. Aquarius. Oh. Okay. Lot came out then. Feeling a bit over emotional. Feeling a bit touchy. Feeling a bit, I don't know, you feel like love's left you a little bit. Feeling a bit beaten. Lacking your inner strength. Probably a bit shouty, I can imagine. Shouting at people. Feeling like people are just doing your head in is the best way I can describe it. My kids get me like this. I feel over emotional and tired, and they annoy me, and I lose my inner strength. And I doubt that I'm even doing a proper job as a parent. This is you doubting yourself, and it's making you over emotional, and you are struggling with it. And you are not moving on with whatever is breaking your confidence right now. You are doubting yourself, and you are not moving on from whatever it is. You need to cut that out and move right along, because this is no good for you. And if you do, you've got the sun. You've got the best card in the deck. You have joy, you have dancing, you have sunshine. I mean, that horse is just missing a freaking unicorn horn to be amazing. Look at that kid. Look how happy it is, look. I'm not advising riding naked on a horse, because you'll probably get arrested, but it's that feeling. Be Lady Godiva in the sunshine. Cover them tatars, you know? Sunflowers. Joy. Sunshine in outside. Go, cut that out. Cut that confidence breaking out, and get out in the sunshine and have some fun. And if it's not sunny, just make some sunshine. Bring some joy into your life. Go and do something fun and break that confidence, because when you have fun, you raise your vibration and happier things come to you. You break yourself out of that confidence funk. You are a beautiful person, and you need to get out and have some fun in that sunshine. There you go, Aquarius. You need to just get out your funk. You are beautiful, and you don't even realise that you're beautiful. That goes for boys as well. You can be a beautiful soul and be a boy. This is not directed to any gender specific, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I just said beautiful because I think lots of things are beautiful. You are a gorgeous soul. You need to shine. Just make yourself shine this weekend. Get out and have some fun. If you sit at home all the time and you wallow in it, you're just going to stay all sad and feeling no confidence. You need to move on from it. Whatever it is, you just need to cut it out of your life, whatever's making you doubt yourself, and just get out and have some fun. Find your friends and see what's what. And you might get a message from someone. Just saying that's happened. That's just popped out. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what Pisces has got going on this weekend. By the way, something for the weekend. When I put something for the weekend as the title of this, I don't mean like when British people used to go into the barbers and go, can I have something for the weekend, please? I'm not, this has got nothing to do with, well, I mean, there might be Johnnies involved. Depends how you're out celebrating the weekend, but that's not what I'm advertising here. It's just some messages for the weekend. Right, Pisces. That could be for you, couldn't it, Pisces, that? Oh. We're waiting on a decision. You are delaying making a decision. Would I recommend making it this weekend? The fact that you've waited a while before doing it would suggest to me that it's a good time to do it. She's like moving on. She's moving forward. And do you know what she's moving forward to? This came up earlier. I can't remember who it came up for. You are moving on. You're making a decision, and you are moving on to be self-sufficient and comfortable and content. So the time has come. The time has come to stop being a martyr, stop hanging yourself for no reason. Change it. You can get out of this. You just need to make the decision in a calm, rational way. Do not get over emotional about this decision. You are making a practical decision, but it will lead to you being content. Look, she's looking. Over there, please. Even his foot's pointing that way, look. Pointing, pointing. There she is. Maybe you're looking for a falcon this weekend. No, I'm joking. You are happy, content, being Beyonce. This is my Beyonce card. She's got the dollar. She's got it going on. She's comfortable. She's content. She's almost perfect. Almost perfect. She's as perfect as she is the perfect scenario of being on your own. She's happy, content, self-confident. She doesn't worry. It's a she because it's pictured as a she. This could be you though. You can be a boy Beyonce. You can be Boyonce, you know? You can have your own money. You can be comfortable on your own. You don't need another person to make you whole. You are whole on your own. So you need to make that decision and go forth, because that is going to lead to you being, oh, sorry, wrong way around. That is going to lead to you being confident and a bit more whole and fine on your own. Independently fine. Fine's not a good word, is it? Fine is what you say when you're not okay. This is being content. Content on your own. Comfortably content. You make that, just stop waiting. Make that decision. It's a well thought out decision because you've been thinking for a while on this. Now is the time to make that decision and be content. Independently content. There you go. That's my reading for the weekend. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone. It can be for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus, even a midheaven. If you have it in your chart, and I'll put a link below where to find these things on your chart, because it took me a while to go, what do they mean, my rising sign? I got the moon thing, but rising, and I had a little look into it, and it explained a lot actually. Yeah, so it's my first proper reading on YouTube. I've done readings outside of YouTube, but this is my first YouTube reading. Let me know below if it resonates. If you've got something nasty to say, don't bother. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to delete it. If something's not quite right, like part of it resonated, it probably wasn't your message. Take what you need from it. Leave the rest, but leave it in light. Don't, if you get angry about it, that's just going to sit with you, because it's not going to, but yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.